Thank you. Zena Josephs?
I'm wondering if we can get this bright light turned off. It's sort of blinding.
We'll get some help over there.
Yeah, thank
Ms.
you.
Anderson-Warren, thank you.
It's like a spotlight right in your eyeball. Thank you very much. The loose talks about preserving neighborhoods, and depending on who you listen to, that's 94 or 96% of the city. The Village Trailer Park is an irreplaceable neighborhood that provides opportunities for affordable home ownership in Santa Monica for low-income residents. It's one of the earliest examples of affordable Santa Monica workforce housing that's still in existence, and it's the prime example of a, quote, village in the middle of the city. These are some of the reasons that the Friends of Sunset Board strongly urges the City Council to protect the Village Park trailer residents, keep the developer from demolishing any more mobile homes, and to preserve this unique neighborhood. In Sunset Park, anything left out on a front porch is an invitation to thieves. Outdoor furniture, bikes, plants, Halloween decorations. At Village Trailer Park, I've seen a razor scooter leaning against the front of a trailer without any worry about theft. In Sunset Park, pet cats let outside to roam are being killed and dismembered by a coyote. At Village Trailer Park, pet cats roam safely from trailer to trailer. In Sunset Park, a typical 30-day period, there are 4 assaults, 9 residential burglaries, 5 cars stolen, and 8 cars broken into. At Village Trailer Park, residents, homes, and cars are safe. In Sunset Park, fire department, paramedics, and ambulances come and go all the time. At Village Trailer Park, no one goes to the emergency room alone. Another trailer park resident always goes along. Please support item 5A so that all options for preserving Village Trailer Park can be explored. I understand that property is condemned for its fair market value as is. That is, with rent-controlled pads and with no special development agreement rights in place. The city would make its own determination of what is fair, and the owners can appeal the amount proposed by the city, but they would have to make a showing based on comparable sales. Please explore all options and save our village. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael Toney, followed by Ellen Hannon, Maria Loya, and Michael Tarbett.
Well, no, I didn't do my research in the legal thing, so, but what I heard so far, it does look like it's he overshot, Mr. Luzzatto, is that his name? He overshot the mark. There still is the loose, there still is the hard, what you would call hard zoning. I'm not exactly sure what the hard zoning is. It's very clear to me, looking at the state law, that they're also under the umbrella of the federal law, and I think that they are not going to interfere with something like due process, etc. The fact that both the state government, federal government have to do with welfare, etc. I don't think that the Supreme Court would look at this as a case of equity, that this has to be done. It looks like you really have the ball is in your court, and that, okay, the appraised value definitely has to do with the zoning, etc. There's an expectation that the loose is going to change that zoning out there. That doesn't necessarily have to happen. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, actually, and therefore it is subject to appraisal methods, etc., that are acceptable to everyone. So I think that some of the trailers there, they could use an upgrade, a new coat of exterior paint or whatever, and then the new ones brought in. I think you should take advantage of it and make it continue as an oasis and bring it back online for other people to go there and move in. It's truly affordable for people like that. Unbelievable that Mr. Luzzatto is trying to do this kind of thing. I see him really getting backlogged in all the laws. As far as the library, no. I'm still waiting for a copy of the Theory of Relativity to come through the mails, etc. $15 takes a half a year or a year to study that kind of thing. You can do that kind of thing on your own, and you won't find that at the library. So interesting to see what you come up with about this.
Thank you. Ellen Hannon?
Good evening. I'm a resident of the Mid-City Neighbors. I've been to many other communities that have thriving mobile home parks, Palm Desert, Las Vegas. I have friends who live in them and love them. There are certain types of people who just like to be able to walk out their door and be outside rather than be inside of an apartment building, and it's affordable for them. I'm considering, I don't understand the zoning ordinance business that's going on. We are in the process of supposedly going through a new zoning ordinance. Eileen Fogarty got us started on that last year, and we have not had any community committee meetings regarding that yet. We're still waiting to hear. But yet this property is having the zoning changed. I live on a key lot right next to Wilshire Boulevard. What's going to happen to my property in the future if some developer decides that's an important piece of property, I want it? Am I going to lose it because you're just going to give in to any developer who wants to change the zoning around this town? And there are lots of uses that the city could be using along with this beautiful piece of property. We have no Boys and Girls Club. We have no senior centers. This would be a great little spot to put a small senior center in. They have that pool area. You could put something really nice. There's no feeding programs up there for seniors. There's no bus. There's no activity centers for seniors. There's no exercise classes for seniors. We have nothing in the Northeast neighborhood, not just a library. There's no place for the kids to go after school. No Boys and Girls Club. There's something down at Memorial Park. There's something at Jams. There's nothing at Lincoln School whatsoever for the kids to do after school. So there are a lot of things that you could be looking at for this neighborhood if you would just get out and talk to people. Thank you.
Thank you. Maria Loya?
Good evening, council members. I'm here representing the Santa Monicans for Renters' Rights, and to read a statement. Santa Monicans for Renters' Rights platform states that housing policies should encourage the preservation of existing affordable housing and protect the tenure of existing tenants, including Section 8 and mobile home tenants. SMER believes that the action should be taken to preserve the Village Trailer Park and urges the City of Santa Monica to do a full exploration of the options available to acquire the property. The new land use and circulation element outlines policies and goals established to ensure that the preservation of neighborhoods, affordable housing, and a range of housing types. SMER strongly encourages local leaders to support all reasonable efforts to prevent the closure of the park, protect the park's existing tenants, and preserve our treasured community. I'd like to urge you to please consider studying all other options to preserve the Village Trailer Park. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael Tarbett, followed by Catherine Eldridge, Oscar De La Torre, Ellen Brennan, and we have one late chip.
Deja vu all over again here. I had another dream. And that dream had, in its formation, it came from walking through that trailer park and being with residents and meeting them and picking loquats off the trees and feeling the camaraderie that there was between them and the willingness to take to the emergency room and to go to doctor's appointments, and a feeling of community that really we should preserve. A feeling of community that should be something that grows, something where we could learn something from that community, and we could form an enclave, a place where people could get together and be part of community, and where trailer park residents could meet with residents from across the street, and from residents, maybe the reconfiguration of the trailer park a little bit so that there could be some more housing built, low-income, moderate-income workforce housing, and that everybody could learn that community means more than just living in a condominium or an apartment building, but that community means helping each other and staying together. That's what it means. And this is your chance, I think, to help that community to look at these options that, that is something maybe you could put in the library there as well. There are a lot of these things. This developing of community could be like a museum, something that the city could easily do and take property in order to do it.